You are witnessing Rockalina, the eastern box turtle, experience sunlight for the first time in nearly 50 years. Oh my gosh. Look at her walking on that back foot too. So the question is, will she recognize this as food after being fed the wrong things for so long? This is kind of an emotional moment here. Let's find out where Rockalina is. She's all sprawled out. This is kind of an emotional moment here. This turtle has gone almost 50 years without experience in nature in any way at all. To get you guys caught up to speed, this is Rockalina, the eastern box turtle that we rescued a couple of months ago after being kept on somebody's kitchen floor for 48 years. She was captured in the wild in 1977 as an adult already and kept all these years on a slippery kitchen floor and fed cat food. And what's really interesting is, now we already know how this turtle was kept and that she was kept exclusively indoors, but her coloration backs up the fact that she's never been in the sun or experienced nature, because her color and markings highly contrast that of a turtle of her species that has been outside. Eastern box turtles are known as one of the planet's most colorful species, and although it's usually the males that are the most colorful, females are usually by no means dull, and Rockalina's color is very washed out from being kept in an artificial setting, and not even a proper artificial setting, for so many decades. So what we're doing today is, it's finally warm, the sun is out, spring is here, we are letting this amazing turtle continue her incredible rehabilitation story by being outside in nature for the very first time in 5 decades. And she is already so inquisitive. She knows, she doesn't forget these things. These animals have instinct, because no matter what, they are wild at heart, and she was taken out of the wild so long ago. She's exploring, walking around, showing us that she is strong. She's even like studying the ground and cocking her head sideways. It's adorable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring her into an enclosure that's not being used for anybody else, that is suitable for box turtles. We're not gonna leave her out here. This is supervised time right now. And we're gonna see if we can get her to exhibit some natural behaviors that you would wanna see a box turtle exhibit. So she's actually making headway, getting away from me right now. We're gonna grab her and we're gonna go over to that pen and we're gonna offer her an earthworm. Welcome to Rockalina's little temporary outdoor playpen, if you will. This is not where she's gonna stay permanently. Again, supervision with her, because we are still in her rehabilitative stage, but she really has been doing awesome. So I am going to put her down, let her explore, and we're gonna offer her an earthworm, which is pretty much the most natural food item the eastern box turtle can be offered. I don't expect her to really be able to grab it just yet, because her beak is still misshapen and always will be. But right now what we want to do is we want to promote the natural behavior. So the question is, will she recognize this as food after being fed the wrong things for so long? Go. Instantly, she's looking at it. And I think she's going to go for it. Come on, you can do it, girl. Go, 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 go. This is cool. This is really awesome. Oh, she's snapping at it. She's snapping at it. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. She got it. She's actually grabbing onto it. Oops, she let it go. This is awesome. Holy cow, is she actually oh, still dropping it. She is actually trying to eat this earthworm, which is amazing. And she's trying to eat it in a natural setting, which is great. She's not eating it off a plate. This is normal. This is what these turtles are supposed to do. They attack the worms. They usually go for them after a rain, or they'll search through leaf litter and pine litter, and once they pop up, they'll grab them. So getting sand and pine litter and stuff like that, totally normal. But I'm so thrilled that she is actually, after so long, never being offered this for 50 years, she's recognizing it immediately as food. She's actually getting it down. This is incredible.
Give her that.
Hold on, she got part of the worm in. She actually swallowed part of this worm. Here we go. Go ahead, Rockalina. Go for the rest of it. Go ahead. Oh, this is fantastic. Wow. So my point is, because they heavily prefer animal matter, they instantly see something like that move and they recognize it as a food source. Earthworms are extremely beneficial and nutritious for any omnivorous turtle, And here, especially in New Jersey, where Rockalina was taken out of the wild, they are primarily eating these kinds of invertebrates. They also eat mushrooms, they will take advantage of fallen fruit, and they will even make their way into roadways to eat roadkill, which unfortunately is one of the top reasons why eastern box turtles get hit by cars themselves. I'm so shocked she actually got like half of this worm down already, even with her beak being like this. The best part about this is that she's so enthusiastic too. She's not being lethargic about going after this worm. Within seconds, she recognized it as a food source and she attacked it. This is amazing, guys. You are getting to see this turtle's full recovery step by step, and we've been taking baby steps. We trimmed her nails back when it was time. We started shaping her beak when it was time. We got her all the medical attention she needed, and little by little, this turtle has just taken the world by storm. I can't believe this. Look at her. She's actually consuming this earthworm. And while it may look like she's struggling, even if she had a properly hooked beak like a wild box turtle would, she would still have a bit of a struggle trying to get them down because they're in fact slippery and slimy. But again, you want to see these animals work for their food. It's how they stay fit. In the wild, nobody is just dropping cat food on the floor for them and saying, go ahead, have at it. Did she get that whole thing down?
She got the whole thing.
She has completely swallowed that earthworm. This is such a huge step for Rockalina.
She's smiling.
I'm thrilled. This is so cool. And I apologize for my voice getting so high. So without a doubt, at some point here, Rockalina is going to be able to spend the warmer months at the very least outdoors here, but we're going to put her in a smaller, more controlled pen, something like this, wide open. While it's safe for our box turtles that are able to behave in a more natural manner, for someone like Rockalina, we're going to need to control things a little bit more, and I'm sure you guys understand why. This turtle has been through so much, and even though she's making leaps and bounds and proving to us that she still is a box turtle, we want to take the proper precautions. We don't want anything to happen to her, so maybe in the future, she would be able to stay in a pretty big pen, potentially with another turtle at some point. I really don't know about that yet. But the fact of the matter remains is that Rockalina is rocking on every single step of the way. And this is just, I'm running out of things to say, guys. I really am. This is so cool. So cool. So while Rockalina gets to explore in here for a little while longer, I want to take you guys over here to the main eastern box turtle pen to show you what I was talking about before when I was talking about coloration. Radiated party. So it's pretty warm today, which means I should be able to find some examples, but this is a big pen. All right, here's two examples that unfortunately are being really shy right now. Again, they get to behave in a natural manner here, so most of the times they're scared of us instead of looking to interact with us. But these two females are showing far more natural coloration than Rockalina does. You can see right off the bat just how rich the coloration on the shell is. And if you look at their legs and a little bit on their heads, you can see they have more of a burnt orange, deeper, more vibrant yellow coloration. And overall, their beaks obviously are in check because they are properly maintained. But comparing this to Rockalina, you guys can see what happens when a turtle like that is kept improperly indoors for so long. All of her color has washed out. So the hope is that over time, experiencing the sunlight and the natural elements like a box turtle should, her color will start to come back. Now, of course, there are varying degrees of coloration on each individual turtle. You can see this animal's coloration on its skin is a little bit more washed out, whereas this animal has richer coloration. So it does come down to an individual thing and genetics. Rockalina probably never looked quite as vibrant as these two do, but you can really see it on her skin and legs. She's not supposed to be almost white like that. Now let me set these two ladies back. It's starting to get later in the day and I'm sure that they're gonna wanna hide, but here, look at this, guys. Look, you can really see this female, how beautiful that orange coloration is on her. And you know, with the males are more often than not even more vibrant than this. You do get duller males, but on average, males are really gonna have that bold coloration, and they're gonna have those really fiery red eyes too. So I wanted to show you guys this turtle because you heard me comment about Rockalina's skin not supposed to be white or almost white like that? Well, there are box turtles, not the eastern, that are supposed to have almost solid white to their skin, especially their head and necks when it comes to the males, and that is the Yucatan box turtle, Terrapene yucatana. This guy's very shy right now because it's been a little bit cool for him. But if you take a look at this footage right here that we have, luckily from him in the past, he has an absolutely gorgeous white head and neck with even some lavender and blue. That is normal for male Yucatan box turtles, but that is very different from what we are seeing on Rockalina. Again, her skin and coloration is completely washed out from improper diet, improper care, no sunlight, no rain, nothing. Let's find out where Rockalina is. Oh, look at this, more natural behavior. See? She's burrowing into pine and leaf litter. Another very natural behavior that you will see the eastern box turtle exhibit, and she's even doing it at the right time of day because it's getting late in the day. This is a diurnal species. They don't spend much time being active at night except for in June and July when the females are looking to nest. They become crepuscular, meaning they usually do it at like twilight or somewhere around dinner time. Occasionally they will nest early in the morning, but primarily you're always going to see them nesting in the evening hours. It's not nesting season. We're still a ways off from that, and of course Rockalina has not been bred, so she is starting to tuck in for the night. So yet another incredible natural behavior that this turtle is showing us, even though she has been through so much for so long. So let me get her back inside now. She's spent most of the day out here and she's done a lot of cool things, but there's something else I want to show you guys. Good job, girl. This I have been so excited to show you guys. We just moved Maggie May, our African Zebu cattle, and our two goats, Layla and Tilly, over to their brand new area that is now being completed. And I have one regret, and that is that I wish I had a camera rolling when Casey and I tried to move Maggie across the property because it was both terrifying and hysterical. But come on in, let me show you around. Yeah. This is Maggie right here, for those of you that may have missed the videos that she's been in. She's our African Zebu cattle. She's just over a year of age, and she cooperated as best as she could, right? Yes, you did. Hi. Hello. Are you still hungry? Probably. She's such a sweetheart. But big shout out to Superior Fence and Rail here in southern New Jersey, because they really came through for us, and they came through quickly, and we had some very specific requirements and needs, and they met them without a single issue. So if you guys need any kind of fence and you're in the South Jersey area, they may even travel farther than that, I don't know, definitely go with them. They're incredible, they're super responsive, and they get the job done. So she is secure. She's over here in a much better area, and we're actually going to be expanding this too. We just wanted to get her into this area and see how she does. The goats seem to really like it, and of course we've got the brand new barn with the Dutch doors that will make things very easy for us. And this has been in the plans all along for her, because she was so tiny. She was like a little fawn when we first got her, but she grew pretty quickly, and we knew we had to make plans for her. And like I said in, I don't know, maybe 2 videos ago, now that she's over here, that opens up the area that she was in, and that's gonna expand our leopard and sulcata tortoise paddock. So that's gonna be awesome for them. And yeah, things are really getting done here and looking awesome for the 2025 season. Right, Maggie? Yeah, she's a good girl. Really turned out to be a beautiful day today, and that means there's a lot of tortoises and turtles active. See, the marginateds are trucking it over there. I heard some of the Greek tortoises breeding, and it's a good time to feed. So we got a big produce delivery, which means I gotta feed it out. Western Hermans are out up over here. So I can not hit anybody with this. Nice. Morning sun's always really important for tortoises, but the more sun, the better. Oh, there's a Libyan right here. Let's see if she's hungry. There you go, friend. I bet you the radiators Actually, I know the radiateds are hungry. We can give them the rest of this. Everybody likes curly endive. If you guys have tortoises and you can get your hands on this stuff, it's good for them. Varies up the diet and they really love it. So I got a bunch of more tortoises to throw food to, but to recap Rockalina's little adventure today, I can't get over the progress that she continues to make. I know a lot of you guys are amazed out there, and her story, it just keeps going on and on and on, and that's what we wanted because she's actually recovering. She has almost fully rehabilitated. I mean, at this point, I don't know how much more we're looking for aside from being able to see her live outdoors, at least primarily, because that would just be so good for her. But between getting the nails in check, the beak, seeing her behave the way she is both indoors and out, it's such a feel-good story. So we're gonna continue rooting for her, doing all we can for her. She's a major part of the Garden State Tortoise family here. Not like these guys. The leopard tortoises, I don't know where the other two are. Come and get it. It's the end of the day, and it was a good one.